Hey there, gamers! Welcome back to another episode of Retro Review. Today, we're stepping into the ring with one of the most iconic fighting games of the PlayStation era, Dead or Alive. If you're a fan of fast-paced combat, flashy moves, and a roster of memorable characters, then this game is right up your alley. So put on your fighting gloves and let's dive into the world of Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive, developed by Team Ninja and released in 1998 for the PlayStation 1, brought a fresh and dynamic approach to the fighting game genre. Known for its fluid combat mechanics, interactive environments, and, of course, its iconic characters, Dead or Alive quickly became a fan favorite. The game's tagline was Danger Zone, and it definitely lived up to the hype with its high-octane action and strategic depth. When you start the game, you're greeted by a roster of diverse fighters, each with their own unique fighting styles and special moves. From the agile and acrobatic Kasumi to the powerful and imposing base, there's a character for every type of player. And let's not forget the infamous ninja Ryu Hayabusa, who made his way from the Ninja Gaiden series to join the fray. It's like a who's who of martial arts experts all gathered for one epic showdown. Gameplay in Dead or Alive is fast, fluid, and incredibly satisfying. The controls are intuitive, allowing you to execute punches, kicks, and throws with ease. But what sets this game apart is its innovative counter system. Timing your counters correctly can turn the tide of battle in an instant, adding a layer of strategy that keeps each fight exciting and unpredictable. It's like playing a high-stakes game of rock, paper, scissors, but with a lot more kicking. Visually, Dead or Alive stands out with its vibrant and detailed graphics. The character models are well designed, each fighter bringing their own unique flair to the ring. The stages are interactive and filled with hazards, adding an extra dimension to the fights. Whether you're knocking opponents through walls or sending them flying off cliffs, the game's environments keep you on your toes and add to the overall thrill. It's like fighting in a Hollywood action movie set. Everything's designed to be spectacular. The sound design is another highlight. The game features a catchy soundtrack that pumps up the adrenaline, complemented by impactful sound effects for each punch, kick, and slam. The voiceovers bring the characters to life, giving them personality and making the battles feel even more intense. It's like being in the middle of a martial arts tournament, complete with the crowd cheering and the announcer's voice echoing in the background. According to the developers at Team Ninja, the goal was to create a fighting game that was both accessible and deep, offering something for both casual players and hardcore fighting game fans. Player feedback was overwhelmingly positive, with many praising the game's fluid combat and innovative mechanics. One player even joked, "It's like playing a high-speed chess match where your pieces can punch you in the face." And honestly, that's a pretty accurate description. In the late 90s, the fighting game genre was dominated by heavyweights like Street Fighter and Tekken. Dead or Alive managed to carve out its own niche by introducing new gameplay elements and focusing on fast-paced, strategic combat. It offered a fresh alternative that stood out from the competition and earned its place among the top fighting games of the era. And now for a quick laugh. Ever found yourself trying to pull off a special move, only to end up spamming the same punch button because you panicked? Yeah, we've all been there. Dead or Alive has a way of keeping you on the edge of your seat, but sometimes the biggest challenge is keeping your cool in the heat of battle. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right? Let's dive deeper into the game modes. Dead or Alive offers several different modes to keep things interesting. There's the classic arcade mode, where you fight your way through a series of opponents to reach the final boss. The Versus mode allows you to challenge your friends for some head-to-head action. There's also a survival mode, where you see how long you can last against an endless wave of enemies. The variety of modes ensures that there's always something new and exciting to try. Arcade mode is where many players start their journey. It's a great way to get a feel for each character and their unique abilities. As you progress through the stages, the difficulty ramps up, testing your skills and strategies. The final boss fight is a true test of your abilities, often requiring you to utilize everything you've learned to claim victory. It's a thrilling experience that keeps you coming back for more. Versus mode is perfect for those who love some friendly competition. Grab a friend and settle your scores in intense one-on-one battles. This mode is where the game truly shines, as the strategic depth and fast-paced combat create memorable and exciting matches. There's nothing quite like the feeling of outsmarting your opponent with a perfectly timed counter or landing a devastating combo to clinch the win. Survival mode adds an extra layer of challenge for those seeking to test their endurance. Facing wave after wave of opponents, your goal is to last as long as possible. Each victory earns you a small amount of health back, but the odds are stacked against you. It's a relentless test of skill and strategy that pushes you to your limits. Plus, it's a great way to hone your abilities and become a master of the game. The game's training mode is an invaluable tool for both new and experienced players. It allows you to practice moves, combos, and counters without the pressure of a real match. The mode provides detailed feedback on your performance, helping you to refine your techniques and improve your overall gameplay. It's like having a personal coach guiding you through the intricacies of the game. While Dead or Alive may not be the most well-known fighting game, it has left a lasting impact on those who played it. Its unique blend of fast-paced combat, strategic depth, and vibrant visuals make it a standout title on the PlayStation 1. For fans of fighting games and those looking for something different, it's definitely worth checking out. These days, finding a copy of Dead or Alive can be a bit of a challenge. Retro game shops and online marketplaces are your best bet. And for those looking to play on modern systems, emulation is always an option. Whether you're reliving old memories or discovering the game for the first time, it's an adventure worth embarking on. In conclusion, Dead or Alive is a thrilling and strategic fighting game that combines fast-paced combat with innovative mechanics. Its unique concept, engaging gameplay, and vibrant visuals make it a standout title on the PlayStation 1. Whether you're a fan of fighting games or just looking for a unique gaming experience, this game has something to offer. Thanks for joining us on this action-packed journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into classic games. Stay tuned for more retro gaming content, and until next time, happy gaming!